Okay, the place is clear now. I can leave my study. Berlin's left with his machine gun. It should be okay. Ah!
I never leave.
Why, Berlin? Why? Hello, cadets. It is Yold here, and we are back with some more StudTech, and this is our beautiful, beautiful land. But before we get into anything today, I was just finishing up. Oh, geez, why did I do that again? Oh, God, no, shoot. I was just finishing up cleaning the sewage water up, and of course I had to accidentally fall into it as I was just finishing up with it. Jeez, I'm the worst. I'm just the worst. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm sorry I let you down. But here's our beautiful town. I was just finishing up doing that so that we could have a nice area for us to possibly build something today, and I thought that would be a great idea. But today, what I thought we could go ahead and do is we could go ahead and start a building. Although none of you guys gave me any building ideas as to what you want me to go ahead and build, but I thought we might go with something neat and simple like Blacksmith, because I know that there's actually a mod in this game. What is it called? Oh, I can never remember what they're called. It's something to do with a it has like a 3x3 smithing station. It's a big tube and it looks cool and stuff, and I thought we might actually be able to integrate that into this build that we're gonna do now, and I thought that would be perfect because then we could use it and it would be a functional building as well as a good looking one. So that's what I thought we'd go ahead and try and do today, make a blacksmith. I think it's a pretty cool idea, and so yeah, that's what we're gonna do. But before we do that, let's just fill this up, make it a bit more level and easy for us to build on. So yeah, I think this is gonna be the perfect place to do that, and I'm just gonna get started with it as we speak right now, and I hope it goes well. Woo! Okay, you guys, so when I was about to go and start the building up there in our town here, when I was thinking about going to start the blacksmith, I thought it'd be a good idea to start by building the smeltery, or whatever we're going to use as the main for this mod. It's Tinker's Construct is what it is, and it's and we're gonna need to make a big smeltery area that I thought we'd use as the center point, and then we build the building around it, the blacksmith. But I didn't realize that I didn't have any of the materials required to go ahead and do this, so I thought I'd go ahead and gather some of them with you guys, just because I don't really have any idea what I'm doing here. So I know we need to get these seared bricks, but in order to do that, we're gonna need to craft them out of these, and in order to do that, we're gonna need to get grout, and in order to do that, we're gonna need to get a bunch of sand, gravel, and clay. Now I'm hoping this isn't gonna be any big problem, because we've got sand kind of all over the place. Sand's really not gonna be the problem, but if we need gravel and a ton of clay, this is going to be a bit of a problem. I'm really hoping it's not going to be, and that we'll be able to find it easily enough, but I don't really know, and that's the thing that's scaring me because we do need quite a bit of these, because we're going to need to be able to— oh my gosh, that sand just changed right in front of my eyes. I was very scared. But we're going to need a lot of this, because we're going to need to make a lot of these blocks. I'm not exactly sure, so we're gonna— each of these makes one seared brick. Oh gosh, we're gonna need to get so many of those. Oh my god. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna get a lot of materials, and we'll be back when I finally manage to collect enough stuff for us to go ahead and make this amazing structure. Hello everyone, we are back, and I've been doing a lot of work with these, all this little stuff here, and as you can see, we've got so many new items in our inventory, tons and tons of smelting stuff. So pretty much what happened was, as soon as I made this seared brick, like I was telling you guys, this book appeared in my inventory, and when I went ahead and looked through it, it told me a bunch of different blocks that we were going to need to get started with this. So I went ahead and made everything that it said here, just to be on the safe side, so we'd have everything for us to go ahead and start messing around with it. So we've pretty much got everything we're going to need now, so we can pretty much just head on out of here. But so gross outside. It's already nighttime. Let's take a nice little nap so we can have a nice bright day outside when we get going once again. We gotta do it outside. And I love how it makes so much sense. We can't sleep on our carpets, but we can sleep in the sky. It makes so much sense. I love it, but whatever. Okay, so we've gone ahead and gotten tons of items, and we can now go on over here back to where we had first planned to put our thing, and we can get started by making an awesome smeltery, which is going to be really, really cool. So we're going to do this by starting ahead, and pretty much what I read in this book was that we're going to have to go ahead and make a 3x3, just like this right here. We're going to have to do this kind of a thing. So we're pretty much just going to go ahead and do that easily enough. So let's see, where's the best spot? I think, yeah, this looks pretty good. We just can gonna go ahead and I'm already disappointed by myself. Such a horrible placement of a block. What's wrong with me? I'm such a letdown. I'm so sorry, you guys. I can't believe I've disappointed you all so much. So here we go. This is what I think we're gonna do, and then we're going to need to go ahead and what did it say? I think it said that we're gonna want to have 2 of these blocks on the ground right there. Yes, we need to have that one and that one, which I believe are this block and this one. Yes, those 2. But do we really want those on the ground? I feel like I want to have those at eye level. Maybe we don't have to have them right on the ground. I think if we put them up like this, that'll work too. Maybe, hopefully. Watch, I just broke it. No, this should work fine, I think, if we just do this and that, and then we just go ahead and place a bunch of these on the ground as well, right? Oh goodness, I completely forgot that we didn't have anything right here. This is nothing but ground. Oh god. There we go. So I think that should be good, but oh goodness, I so thought we had more of these blocks. I hate how long it took to make all of these, and we still need more. Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. I know I had a few more of these blocks still cooking in our basement, but geez, I thought we were gonna be able to go ahead and make at least a decent sized little smeltery there, but we can't even finish what we had. But I know we had a few left in here. But that's not too many. Hopefully this will be able to make a couple more. This I'm hoping. 7. Ooh, I don't think 7's enough. Oh no, I think we need just like a few more, but I don't know. Do we have enough Groot left? Blah, 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 blah. I'm hoping we can just make just barely enough to make how many I want. So that's 10 more. That'll make 2 more blocks. I don't know if this is gonna be enough, you guys. I really want this to be enough so bad. Oh god, I'm so frustrated. Yeah, it's probably still not gonna make enough. I think we're gonna be like 1 shy, and I'm gonna just be like, oh, so sad. Oh gosh, this is so irritating. Why do these have to take so long to make? We need so much stuff just to make these. So if we go ahead, we're gonna need yeah. We're gonna need 3 more, and I've got enough to make 2 more. Sitting back in our furnace. Ah! This is so frustrating! Hello, you guys. So I'm back, and you may notice that we've got kind of a mess going on here. This is kind of a mess, but I thought it'd be good to start over because I kind of just have a good idea of what we could actually go ahead and do with this blacksmith. So if you've seen my past, what I'd like to do when I do rough terrain and whatnot, kind of rough and messy stuff, is I like to mix up gravel with some sort of cobblestone and that kind of a thing. So that's actually what we're going to end up doing right here, is we're going to go ahead and we're going to turn this into some other blocks, and we're gonna just try and get a bunch of them to go in here, and hopefully they'll mix up well and it'll look good enough so that we can just have a good looking base to our blacksmith here. So if we just go ahead and do something like place a bunch of these in here and mix it in with some of these and our gravel as well, and then maybe even we can throw in some of this cobblestone, it will actually give it kind of a cooler look, in my opinion. We're actually gonna have to get rid of some of these in just a minute anyways, because I have to have somewhere to put the blacksmith since I ended up moving it, so that's a pain in the butt, but it should look good in the end. I'm thinking this is gonna come out really well. See, I think it has a better feel to it than if we were to just go ahead and simply use some regular old cobblestone or something like that. I feel like this gives it a better look to it, and it just, all in all, it looks a lot better. So we're actually gonna end up going right in the middle here. We're gonna have to go ahead and we're gonna have to just break out some of these here that we just placed, and we're already gonna get rid of them. Silly me. But we're gonna get rid of them because this is where we're going to put our smithing center, or whatever we want to call it. We're gonna put it right here, which is perfect. And we ended up getting enough of these black blocks so that now we can actually go ahead and make a center to do this a lot easier than it would have been before. So we can just see, now we can go ahead, we place those there. Let's see, what are we gonna do? We can also do them here, and then lastly we can go around this corner. And now we have enough so that we can just simply enough finish this up, and then we can get back to working on the rest of this thing and all the beautiful blacksmith that is gonna be around it. But you guys, I don't know if you've actually seen what this is. This is actually a really useful thing here. This is a I've only been saying that it's a smeltery, but this is actually really useful. It gives you guys the ability to make a bunch of really cool tools. This here, this sword here is actually made out of one of these things. Wells gave me it in the beginning, and I've just never ran out of it, but it's still really good. I know we also have another sword. I have a hammer or something that Wells gave me a while back, and it's really good. It lets me break like 3 blocks at a time, like a 3x3 area of blocks at a time, and it's crazy good, and he gave it to me, and it came from this as well. So you can make some really cool weapons using this, which is why I really want to use it a lot. But so yeah, that's why I really wanted to go ahead and make this thing here, which I thought was a pretty good reason. All in all, it would be a great idea, so that's why we're doing that. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say this is pretty much what we're gonna go with for our outside here. I think it looks good. It's rough and it just looks nice. I like it a lot, and that's why we're gonna go ahead and do that. But yeah, I think it looks good. So we're gonna now, since we've got some solid basis going on here on the outside, we're actually gonna go ahead and we're gonna start doing something else with this. You guys have no idea what I've got in mind, but it's gonna be great. It's gonna be so good. So pretty much what I've got in mind is that we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna place sort of a roof or an overhang around this. That might be kind of hard for you guys to understand, but we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do something like we're gonna drop some of these oak wood right here, and we're gonna just go ahead and we're gonna build it up, and then on top we're gonna do a some sort of a wood plank above it and make it into just a shallow overhang. I feel like it's really hard to get my point across when I'm doing this, because it's really just like you have to see it to understand. I'm trying to explain my vision, but it's not working out too well. But it'll be good in the end. Don't you worry, you guys. Don't you worry. Is this a symmetrical? Yeah, it is. I keep getting paranoid that I'm screwing this up, but we're all good. Everything's a-okay. Don't even worry, you guys. Everything's a-okay. But I feel like I need to finish up with this center piece, all this ground, and I don't have enough blocks on me. I ran out of cobblestone, which is awful. I need more cobblestone. Why don't I have more cobblestone on me? Jeez, I'm the worst. I should have some in this bag. If we go ahead and pop out some of that cobblestone, we should easily enough be able to go ahead and get a few more of these blocks. We can actually, we don't need that many, not even close to that many. We don't have any need for that many of these blocks. Jeez, I'm insane. Why would I get that many? But pretty much, I don't think we're gonna have enough time today, you guys, to finish this entire thing, but I think we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get a pretty good chunk of it, and hopefully that'll be good enough for you guys, because this is gonna be a pretty good build, and I think it's gonna look really cool, but it's gonna take some time, definitely. But here we go. I think it's starting to come together nicely. It's still like impossible to understand what I'm doing, but it's okay. It'll look good in the end. It'll definitely look good in the end. The one problem I'm seeing though is I do want to have a building attached to this, but it's gonna be really hard because we have an overhang right here, and the building's gonna have to hang over. But that could actually be really cool. Ooh. Well, you guys, I've got good ideas. I just came up with a really good idea. But you guys aren't gonna see that today. You'll have to wait till next week to see that awesome idea. But we're gonna have to leave that. I have a really good idea. I wanna tell you guys about it so bad, but I think I should keep a secret. We'll focus on finishing up this right now, and then maybe we'll talk about that next week. But let's finish up this. We can easily enough just do one more layer, maybe, of this all this stuff, because we want to have a good outdoor area. We don't want it to be too jam-packed. It's already kind of like It's already really kind of filled in right here. I feel like I'm making it too cramped, but it's okay. It's okay, you guys. Don't even worry. It's gonna be amazing. Don't even worry. But what we need to do is we need to go ahead and we need to put this this little nozzle thing I have here. We've got to go ahead and put it on the ground somewhere, like well, not the ground, but on this this thing somewhere, and then we can place that right on the ground there, because that's gonna be really useful. That's gonna be where we go ahead and we're gonna pour out the materials, and that's gonna make weapons in the future, and all those cool tools I was talking to you about, we're gonna have to use that later. But that's why I need to place that. That's gonna be really useful, but for now we don't need to worry about it too much. But I just thought we'd place it down now, just to be on the safe side. But let's quickly just drop those, and there we go. This thing looks so good. I'm actually like genuinely liking how the outside of this is gonna look. I can see it all in my head, you guys. You don't even know. It's gonna be great. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna try and finish up with what I'm thinking about with this, the roof here. This might take a bit of a while, but we're gonna do that, and then we'll be back in just a bit. Whoop. So you guys, I've gone ahead and I finished up the roof that I was talking about, and this is kind of the idea I had in mind. It came together decently well. If we go ahead here and we can look, we can kind of see it's just a shallow kind of a roof kind of a thing, nothing too fancy, but it's gonna go well with the building I have in mind. Right here we also see that we've got a big open area right here. This is where we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna make this thing taller eventually when I've got enough of these seared bricks, or whatever they're called. Yeah, seared bricks. We'll go ahead and we'll make it super tall, and then we'll have those there. But what I also had planned that I wasn't gonna tell you guys, but I think we might have a little bit more time today and we can probably start on it, was I felt like we could actually go ahead and we could possibly end up fitting a building here. Although it would go over the edge, I thought we might be able to go ahead and easily enough maybe put some supports on here that could maybe it could sit out on the edge a bit, and then maybe have a balcony or something. And I thought that'd be a really cool idea for the blacksmith house. It could probably turn out decently well, and it'd look cool in the end, even though it was not really exactly what I had in mind at the beginning. I still feel like it could work out pretty well, but it is definitely gonna have to hang over the edge. Look how we've got like 3 blocks before it's going over the edge. But yeah, let's see if we might be able to start something right now. Maybe we can just get the basic of the front wall going on first. I feel like that would be a perfectly fine idea. We need to get out our axe. Where's our axe? Silly me. We need an axe. I've been punching all this wood this whole time, when I could have just taken out an axe. I know I have one somewhere. Yeah, there we go. But this whole time I haven't been using it. Silly me. Oh god. Where'd my axe? I just threw my axe on the ground. What is wrong with me? Okay, but it's no big deal. We can just break it now, and there we go. So much faster than it was before. But so what I'm thinking is we could maybe make this building have more of a rooftop that is a bit steeper. Maybe I don't know what I'm doing. I don't have any idea what I'm doing here, but I'm hoping we can make it look good. So maybe we could do something like this. Or is that I'm not sure. I'm really not sure how this building's gonna look, but I have some ideas that I hope we can use in this. It might look weird in the end, but I definitely hope it will look good, because why would I hope that it wouldn't look good? That would just be silly, you know? Yeah, that would be really silly. But if we do that, that should be, I think that'll be good enough roof. Yeah, maybe. I hope. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Let's just clean up this little bit of extra stuff going on here. I really do have some good ideas here, you guys. A lot of it's going to be detailed afterwards, so it's really going to be a lot of detail that's going to make this look perfect. But for now, it does look silly. I'm going to be honest. I agree with you. If you're saying this looks weird, I am not arguing with you at all. This definitely looks weird, but in the end, I'm definitely hoping that it will turn out a lot better. But quickly, let's go ahead and let's make some stairs. That would probably be a good idea, because then we can just throw them on the front of here, and we can actually have this a lot easier to just quickly walk up into, just like that. Yeah, see, that's a lot better now. I really like it. This room, it does look cool. I like it. I think it's gonna look really good. Easily enough, but yeah, I think I don't know. I feel like that's where we gotta call it today, you guys. I know this may be a short episode, but I do like I want to leave this back part of the house for tomorrow or next week or next episode, because this is a big task that I don't want to tackle just yet, because I feel like I'm just gonna leave you guys in the middle of it if I do start anything, because it's really it's gonna be a big task. So yeah, you guys, I hope you guys did enjoy. I'm really sorry that we gotta leave you guys hanging off on this cliffhanger, huh? Huh? Get it? Get it? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Horrible puns are horrible. But I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure to drop a like. It really does help a lot. And just always remember, you guys, to stay colorful like a rainbow. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, cadets.